One of the more incredible stories we've seen in the NBA in quite some time.
What do you anticipate down the road? Can you be a guy who has a long-term career in the NBA?
You know, it's just right now is being patient, working hard, and just being a rookie is pretty tough and not always getting to play as much as you want. But I just think staying with it and working hard will be all right.
The last year and a half was pretty rough for me, just struggling to find a spot in this league.
Jeremy Lin, and you're a pretty big ovation. Jeremy Lin drives and finishes. Oh, beautiful pass from Lin. Gets to the rim, count, and a foul. Even it looks like his teammates don't believe what they're seeing. Gets to the rim, puts it in, and a foul. Jeremy Lin with 25. A magical night for Jeremy Lin.
I'm just thankful to God for this opportunity to be able to come out here and play.
This unheralded, undrafted underdog comes out of nowhere, rescues this underachieving team, and he's shining right now on one of the biggest stages in all of pro sports. Lin gets hit, puts it in, and a foul. Lin has to put it up. And the Knicks win again.
I'm having a lot of fun. It's been an unbelievable 2-3 days.
It's all happened in less than a week.
And hopefully we'll be able to keep this thing going.
Lin puts it up, puts it in. Lin drives in and lays it in. 16 points for Lin. Spinning, puts it up and banks it in. Sensational play for Jeremy Lin. Brown wants him, puts up the two-pointer, puts it in. Jeremy Lin with 31.
I don't think I've ever seen a guy, come from the end of the bench and have this type of impact.
The Jeremy Lin show continues here at Madison Square Garden. Lin for three. Bang! Lin on the drive, gets inside, banks it in. Wow! A career-high 38 points as the undrafted point guard from Harvard electrifies MSG once again.
How does this compare to how you dreamed or hoped your NBA career would go?
This is it right here. This is my dream being lived out, and I'm so thankful for that.
Where's my identity? Is it in an NBA player or is it in Christ? And that's kind of when I had to really have a gut check, and that's when God really humbled me. At the end of the day, I have to remember, my calling and my purpose on this earth is to glorify God, and what I do, and right now that calling is to play basketball. And so, for me to be able to remember I have to play, for an audience of one, for God, that was liberating for me to be able to kind of lift that burden off of me and for me to remember why I'm playing. And so once I was able to do that, that's when, things got a lot easier, and I do have God as my number one priority, and I do recognize that's my number one goal, and He's blessed me with this opportunity.
Can you believe this is happening to you?
No. But I believe in an all-powerful and all-knowing God who does miracles.
I think it's a miracle from God, is the way I would describe it. I would say it's a miracle just because anytime something like this happens, there's a lot of stuff has to be put into place, and a lot of it is out of my control. And if you look back at my story, it doesn't matter where you look, but God's fingerprints are all over the place, where there's been a lot of things that had to happen that, I just couldn't control, and you could try to call it coincidence, but at the end of the day, there's 20, 30 things when you combine them all that have to happen at the right time in order for me to be here. And so that's why I call it a miracle.
I think the important thing for me is where faith comes in, and to understand that, just because I had a couple good games, it doesn't change. Can't change who I am. My identity is in Christ and not in basketball. And I love playing basketball, and it's my job. But at the same time, I still recognize I'm a sinner, and that's not going to change regardless of how well I play on the court. To be honest, the last year and a half, up until 3 days ago, was pretty rough for me. Just struggling to find a spot in this league, and I'm just very thankful to Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior, for just giving me this opportunity. I mean, I can't tell you how many different things had to happen for me to be here, and I'm just overwhelmed right now. I'm just trying to take it all in, but I'm just thankful to this team, like I said, and the fans here. They're awesome, and so hopefully we'll be able to keep this thing going.
Well class from Kaká. A special goal.
Well, you're not far wrong, Bill. Special goal from a special player. We have said he is back.
Kaká gets there. To his right. To the back of the net.
Ya espera la llegada de...
Back for Di Maria. Nicely on the turn. Kaká hesitates, shoots.
Hold out. You can see their locker room backing in now, but look out. He's in. He's on.
Kaká deflects off from
the whistle, and it's 2-0, and that is the tie.
Marcelo. Kaká goes for that same corner and finds it this time. World class from Kaká.
Slots it. Kaká squares it, deflected, tapped home. Thrown aside by Pepe. Back heel from Kaká. In comes the Argentine and rolls
the ball into Kaká's first touch is brilliant. He cuts it back unselfishly for Benzema.
Mind. And now everyone out of position. Kaká,
great run.
Ronaldo,
look out.
Arribas coming back through the window.
هدف واحد في الدوري وثلاث اهداف في دوري ابطال اوروبا. استلم شادي جاي رفع
Have a look. Up against, there's two defenders there, and not one of them can get it right, and it falls up.
Really makes him so.
Foi uma experiência maravilhosa. Foi no começo do ano de 2002. Eu fui convocado pela primeira vez num jogo em Goiânia, Brasil e Bolívia, um amistoso. E é uma sensação, assim, não tem como transmitir com palavras, porque é muito forte. Primeira vez que eu ouvi o hino nacional pela seleção, com todo o estádio cantando e eu ali em pé, cantando o hino nacional também, é uma emoção muito grande, é uma grande bênção de Deus. Na minha vida, Jesus faz toda a diferença. As boas novas do Evangelho de Jesus Cristo é que Jesus morreu na cruz do Calvário pelos nossos pecados, para que a gente pudesse, hoje, muita gente pecando, e Jesus morreu exatamente para nos livrar do pecado. Então essa é a certeza que eu tenho, essa é a certeza que nós temos que ter todos os dias da nossa vida, que nós temos um Pai de amor, que a gente está aqui nessa terra com um propósito de Deus. E Jesus passou por esse mundo como homem, um Deus em forma de homem, para mostrar para a gente que, assim como Ele conseguiu, a gente também pode conseguir. Então, através desse poder que atua em nós hoje, do Espírito Santo de Deus, a gente tem vitória contra todas as obras do maligno. Então essa é a verdade do Evangelho, essas são as boas novas. Jesus Cristo é o único e suficiente Salvador.
Clayton Kershaw on the mound. He has been dynamite here at Dodger Stadium. The strike two pitch swung on and missed. Strikeout for Clayton Kershaw. Curveball bunted, good bunt. Kershaw slides, sticks it up, throws and got him. Big play by Clayton.
Bunted in the air and it's caught by Kershaw, who'll throw to second base and a double play. Oh, baby!
Out of the stretch goes Kershaw, looks at first, and they've got Beltran picked off. So Kershaw comes up with his 24th pickoff.
There's a bunt up the line at home and safe at the plate is Quinn.
Curveball got him looking. The 1-2 pitch is taken, strike three call. Boy, did he ever pull the string on that one.
At the chest and the pitch. Swung on and missed, strike three. Kershaw's a 21-game winner. the pitching Triple Crown champion, Clayton Kershaw.
When you're out there in the heat of the moment and you're pitching, it's a big situation. You're saying, don't throw a ball, don't give up a hit, don't walk this guy. The harder you want to control something, the more it gets out of your control. And you want to hit the outside corner with the pitch. If all you think about is, I'm going to hit that, aim it right there, hit it right there, that's the last place it's going to go. But when you have in the back of your mind where you're supposed to throw it, and then just say, I'm going to throw it as hard as I can right at that glove, and just say that, it'll be around there more often than not. If you've done the preparation and the mechanics of everything is there. It's almost the same in life. Like the more you try and grip control your life, the more God's gonna, untangle that from you. He's gonna make things go to where you have to rely on Him. I was just so worried. I was so worried all the time. My parents got divorced when I was 10. I had so much anxiety about my own life. If there was something that needed to get done, I'd rather do it myself than let other people do it for me. Just stuff that I couldn't control that I was worried about. My mom and I were trying to figure out how college was going to be a feasible option for us. It's going to be so expensive, I can't afford to do that. I didn't know what to do on my own. When I kind of relinquished all control of my life was the day I got drafted. That was life-changing. That was something that, even talking about now chokes me up just because it's just amazing the providence God had in my life. God was there the whole time. I just didn't bother to look. I never thought in a million years I'd ever get to play professional baseball, get to play in the major leagues, get to live out my dream. Since I was a kid, that's all I ever wanted to do. But, at the same time, if you're playing baseball, why are you playing baseball? Is it to have good success on the field and be a Hall of Famer or whatever it is? Sure, that's everybody's goal. But then what? For me, it's about the legacy you leave off the field. It's about how many people can I affect through the platform that He gave me. I got to go to Africa last year with my wife, Ellen. She's been working with some kids over there that she's gotten to go back and see. One particularly has touched her heart, and her name is Hope. And she's a double orphan. Both her parents have died from AIDS. You see the cloud in her eyes, she's scared. Ellen just gave the quickest version of the good news that she possibly could. And that's all it takes for people in Zambia. It's like they've been waiting their whole lives for somebody just to tell them. And it changed my life. We just started a home called Hope's Home, and in honor of Hope, this little girl. And it's going to be an orphanage for about 12 kids, and we just bought the land for it. And hopefully within the next year, we'll see the orphanage built, and we'll see the kids put in the home. We're just an avenue, we're just doing the part that God gave us. You can't think, oh yeah, we can change this whole country ourselves. No, but God can, and one more reason to let go of control. Playing for the Dodgers in LA is just saying that. It's amazing, it's ridiculous. The prayer I say before I go out there and pitch is, not God, let me win today, or God, help me pitch good. It's, God, just be with me. With all the different people and different cultures and different religions, you can kind of just kind of become one, one with the crowd. You got to keep reminding yourself that you're supposed to stand out, and you're supposed to be different, and you're supposed to act boldly in your faith. It's definitely not easy, not a great conversation starter sometimes, but it's worth the fight. Whether it be pitching on a baseball mound or living my life outside of the baseball field, it's giving up my life to God that really puts my life in control. My name is Clayton Kershaw, and I am second.
James Reimer makes his first career NHL start tonight.
Riding a 5-game winning streak, Broncos quarterback Tim Tebow has turned Denver into a contender and critics into believers. On Sunday, Tebow aimed to prove that all he does is win in spectacular comeback fashion.
Or put a wall of protection around me and my teammates today, and we go out there and we can honor you with everything we do and say, I love you in Jesus' name, man. Our God is an awesome God. He went from heaven above with. What's up, buddy? How you doing, man? Can I get a hug? All right. How you doing? You remember me and you at Florida? I remember. Absolutely. You think we're gonna win today?
Oh, yeah.
I hope so.
Yeah.
All right, man. You be rooting us on, all right?
Okay.
Let's have a great one, all right? Stick together all 60 minutes. What is that? What is that?
Tebow in the gun, zone read, he keeps it, makes Julius Peppers miss. Peppers is chasing him. Peppers grabs him and flings him out of bounds.
Hey, good play, man. What up, Lance Briggs? What's up, man? Hey, man, how you doing, brother?
Doing all right.
I look forward to playing you for a long time, man. I loved watching you, brother.
Thank you, brother.
Hey, you been back to Florida anytime lately?
I go fishing between times.
Hey, let's just focus on getting one first down, find a way to get a first down. We'll get the mo going, all right? What is that?
Tebow in the gun on 3rd and 5. Takes the shotgun snap. Pockets tight, he's dodging around. No pressure yet. Now it's coming. Tebow running to the near side. Throws it, and it's picked up. What an interception! Tiptoe on the near side. Interception, Bears.
Did he get the signal? Did you ask him if he got the signal?
No, he did not get a signal.
All right, settle down. Focus in. You following it?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right,
I'm good. Let's go, babe. Hey, let's go. Let's go. Come on. Wide shot.
Here's Tebow in the shotgun. Protection starts to break. Tim steps up and now he's going to run. Breaks the tackle.
Good play, Brian.
Tebow took 2 or 3 big shots.
Are you all right? Yeah. No, I'm fine. Yeah, it didn't faze me at all. Fine. It's hurting more than I am.
Tebow on the gun. Decker to the right side. Demaryius Thomas left. Tebow with the fake in the pocket. Loads it up. Home run ball. He's got Demaryius Thomas. Thomas has it go right through his hands at the 10-yard line.
Should have been a touchdown.
Did it go through his hands? Hey, guess what? You're about to go catch the game winner here in a minute.
No, you're good.
My fault, man.
Hey, no big deal. Just makes it closer for a little bit longer, man. You're about to go catch the game winner. And then you'll be the hero of the game.
Go throw it. Let's do it.
Go ahead.
Again, the four-man rush. Tim in the pocket. Pocket still good. Tim bounces back, sacks, fumbles. Ball is free, and I think Chicago has it. 5:41 left. Chicago in possession of this football with a 10-point lead.
Why we always got to do this?
It's all right. Figure it out, man.
Up next.
Hey, we're good, guys. We always do it. We'll be all right.
How will Tim Tebow keep his composure as the Broncos attempt another comeback?
Guys, come on!
You got to play smart football now because, hey, they're counting on their guy bringing them back. So let's go.
With less than 5 minutes left in the game, the Broncos trailed 10-0, and quarterback Tim Tebow was only 8 of 24 passing. Of all the fourth quarter deficits Denver had faced this season, this one seemed to be the most daunting.
We can't just wait for the opportunities. We got to do it now.
So the Broncos come out again with 4:34 and no timeouts left. They're down 10.
Tebow in the shotgun, four-man rush. Tim in the pocket starts to break down. Now he's scrambling straight up the pocket, throws the run. Lance Ball has it, picks up 6. Clock is at 4:18. Denver will go without the huddle.
Tebow with shotgun snap. Bears bring the pressure. Tony coming. They throw right. It is caught by Vaughn midfield in the Bears territory for a first down.
65. 65. Here we go.
You don't have to get it in one play, but you got to get positive plays.
Tim in the pocket, sets, throws, pass caught. Willis is inside the 20. First down, Denver. Spot him at the 17. Clock is at 2:50 and counting. 3 receivers left now. Tebow's in the gun. Clock runs at 2:16. Tim steps up. He can run. Tim's at the 10. Throws. Pass caught. Demaryius Thomas in the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. Don't go away just yet.
Now let's go win it. Let's go.
So it will come down to an onside kick. Here we go. Matt Prater hits it. It's high into the air. The ball is bouncing around and free. It's still free, and Chicago picks it up. Chicago will have possession.
Dear Jesus, I need you. Please come through for me. No matter what, win or lose, Lord, give me the strength to honor you.
Barring a turnover right now, I don't think Denver can get the ball back.
Here's Barber.
Stay in bounds. Oh, wow. What a mistake.
A huge mistake by Marion Barber, stopping the clock with 1:55.
Haney will turn, hands off to Barber right side. Barber hit and stopped right at the line of scrimmage, and Denver's going to get the ball back with about a minute to go.
We have a ton of time left. We got over a minute left probably. So just go late. It'll be a regular 2-minute deal. Don't forget your check down. Remind guys to hurry up. Let's go.
So you're at the 20. Realistically, you've got to navigate 40 yards in about 50 seconds and no timeouts.
Any amount of time is too much time for Tim Tebow.
Right. 54 is your mic.
Tim Tebow, 7 for 7 on the last drive. Will get another opportunity. Here we go. Tebow on 1st and 10 from the 19. Throws across the field to Decker. He will try to get out of bounds, and he does.
47 seconds to go. Tebow hits the check down wide open. This is going to be Lance Ball. First down, knocked down at the 40-yard line.
Spike it.
Got to hurry. Broncos get the line of scrimmage. Hurry up and get set. Tebow kills the clock with 30 seconds to go.
Listen. Tell Matt Willis, just let it go. Let's go.
2nd and 10, 40-yard line. 30 seconds left to play.
Tebow throws. Complete to Matt Willis. At the Chicago 41-yard line.
Yes, come on.
Tim in the pocket, runs to his left. Flush. He picked up about a half yard and stopped the clock with 8 seconds to go. It's going to be Matt Prater time. This will be an attempt of 59 yards to tie the game with 8 seconds to go. Prater has it on its way. He's got plenty of distance. It is good! Matt Prater!
Thank you, Lord.
Tim Tebow in the first 3 quarters was 3 of 16. In the fourth quarter, he's 15 of 20, and we head into overtime tied at 10.
Hey, baby. Let's go, man. God is good. Let's go, baby.
Great job.
Thanks, buddy. Let's go do this thing. All right, buddy?
Field goal attempt from this spot will be 56.
Hand off Murray Barber, right side. Big hole. Barber has the ball. Fumble is free. The ball is free, and Denver's got the football. I got the Tebow. Let's go.
The chain of events that have happened in the last few minutes have been unbelievable.
Here we go. Huddle, huddle, huddle. Hey, believe here, all right?
And Denver will get a possession in this overtime. Tebow's in the shotgun. Chance of Tebow.
Here's Tebow in the gun. Throw to the sideline. It is a touch. First down, Denver to Demaryius Thomas.
We been here before. Hey, we been here before. It's nothing. What is up?
Tebow again in the gun. Tim in the pocket. He sets, throws. Pass is going to be caught. Demaryius Thomas at the Bears 40. First down. What a beauty.
What is that?
Tebow in the shotgun, then the 4-man rush. Tim breaks contain, jumps up inside, tries to run away from Urlacher, does, breaks a tackle, and he's down to the 34. Matt Prater can win it. An attempt of 51 yards for the victory. Prater with plenty of leg on the way. And it is over! Yeah! Yeah! The Broncos have won 6 consecutive games.
Way to believe, baby. Way to believe, baby. It's all about you. Gotta believe every day. Great job, man.
Good job. Good job, man.
Good job, baby. Way to go, baby. Way to go.
Have a job, man. Stay healthy. I'm going to try.
Good luck on the road.
Thanks, man. Good seeing you, brother.